This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
Hillary Clinton is a patriot. Donald Trump is a traitor. Those are words that 5, 6, 7 years ago, I never ever thought I would utter. I never thought I'd ever say Hillary Clinton is a patriot. And 7, 8 years ago, when I first voted for Donald Trump, I never thought I would have called Donald Trump a traitor. But here we are 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, and that's the absolute truth. Hillary Clinton is an American patriot. Donald Trump is a traitor to this country. I wish I had millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And I wish I could spend millions and millions and millions of dollars effectively with that campaign message to impact this campaign message, because I think every voter in America needs to understand and realize that Donald Trump is a traitor to this country. You know, every time I go after Trump, wherever I am, on TV, on the radio, my podcast, anywhere, on Twitter, you name it, and I say that Donald Trump, shame on Donald Trump for refusing to accept the results of the election, for refusing to concede. I say the truth, a fact. Donald Trump is the only president in American history who lost an election and refused to concede. I could stop there. But that right there is an historical fact. Donald Trump is the only president in American history who lost an election and did not concede, refused to concede. He refused to participate in the peaceful transfer of power. He still lies about the election. He still hasn't conceded. He still lies about who won in 2020. Whenever I say that anywhere, I am undoubtedly bombarded with, well, what about Hillary, Joe? Did you forget about Hillary? Trump didn't do anything Hillary didn't do. Trump just questioned the election just like Hillary did. Hillary never conceded. Hillary's still saying Trump is illegitimate, and on and on and on it goes. What about Hillary, Joe? And I respond with bullshit. I'm not going to let you get away with that. The truth is the truth. And this is why I say Hillary Clinton is a patriot. The morning after Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump in 2016, the morning after that election, Hillary Clinton went on national television, and to the entire nation, she publicly conceded and wished Donald Trump well. And then Hillary went to Donald Trump's inauguration. She participated in that peaceful transfer of power. Then there are the facts. That's the truth. The morning after the election, Hillary Clinton on national television publicly conceded to the nation. Don't you dare tell me that Trump isn't doing anything that Hillary didn't do, that Trump's doing the same thing Hillary did. That is a lie. Trump never conceded. He still hasn't conceded. Trump did not participate in the peaceful transfer of power. Trump did not go to the inauguration. And on top of all of this, Donald Trump did all he could do to try to overthrow an American election. Who's the patriot? Who's the traitor? Don't you let anyone get away with but Hillary. Don't ever, ever let anyone get away with that. We've never had what Trump did. question the election. And by the way, in the 7, 8 years since Hillary lost to Trump, sure, she said some things that I wish she hadn't said, like, Comey didn't help, and the whole Russia thing. Russia hurt my chances, and I think she even might have said Trump's an illegitimate president once in the last few years. Stuff I wish she hadn't said, but none of that comes close to or takes away from what Hillary Clinton did after maybe the worst night of her life. She woke up the next morning and put her country first and stood in front of the American people on national television and publicly conceded and wished this man that she hated, wished him well, because she put her country first. She went to Trump's inauguration. I'll bet she was miserable, but she did it because she put her country first. Those all are the acts of an American patriot. Donald Trump is the antithesis of that. Donald Trump didn't have the balls or the decency. Trump is a coward. Donald Trump is a coward. He does not still have the balls or the decency to acknowledge that he lost. He does not have the balls or the decency or the honesty to say the truth right now about the 2020 election. Most importantly, Donald Trump doesn't have the sense of country. Sorry about that. I lost my connection there. I'm going to get it back, Keith. Donald Trump did not and does not have the love of country. Trump doesn't have the gene to put country above self and do the right thing. Look, Trump tried to overthrow an American election. That's the act of a traitor. That is the act of a traitor. So no, that's all. Every time I do it, and I'm going to keep doing it, I want you to respond with me. Hillary conceded, Trump didn't. Hillary's a patriot, Trump's a coward. Trump's a traitor. Throw that right back in their face. I'm Joe Walsh. Thanks for listening. This is White Flag with Joe Walsh. My email address is joewalshwhiteflag@gmail.com. Joe Walsh, white flag, one word, @gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.